Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. So this weekend I've been a little missing in action. I've had my mother here Friday, Saturday night, and enough is enough. I needed to get this room tidy. I could hardly move. I need to get my Pixie People finished, but I put it to the side, and me and my mother spent 6 hours in here on Saturday. We spent another 6 hours here on Sunday, give or take, and then I spent probably another 3-4 hours after that by myself. I have left one set of drawers and one set of plastic drawers hidden in the wardrobe to tidy. That's all I've got left to tidy. So I'm really happy with how it's looking. Oh, and a rack that's got all my tea-stained paper, dyes, that sort of stuff. So only a few things left to do. I want to get this video done of my shopping so I can put it away in its correct place, yes Tracy, and not get into the pickle I was in before. So I'm going to not race through it, but show you basically what I've got. So Temu, just a small order, and I actually have another one coming, but not craft related. I've got a scrubber thing coming, which I've heard is pretty crap. I don't know why I bought it, but hey, you never know, for my shower. So I seen this on Sunset Crafts. She had got this cute little paper kit. I love the writing in it. Anything that's got slanted handwriting I absolutely adore because I can't write, so I just wanted to share that. Real pretty. I've got heaps of kits that I can print out like that, so I actually don't know why I bought it. Sarah Lee from New Zealand posted this on her channel maybe a few months or so ago. Printable washi sticker paper. So I decided to jump on the bandwagon like a few other New Zealand ladies after seeing Sarah show hers. And yeah, haven't opened it yet, not going to open it. I need to finish my Pixie People journal, so I'll put that to the side and I'll find a place for it in the drawers in the wardrobe. I also wanted a couple plates. These are quite decent quality, they're quite heavy, so that's good. So they will go in my metal container. And I wanted some brads. These are actually quite a decent size. I really struggle to find brads here in New Zealand, not the ones that I like the slightly bigger ones, and quite a lot. Like when I do find them, you might get about 20. Let's try and open this. Oh, it's just in that. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, quite a decent size if you can see. Hopefully it's not too shiny. I think there's about 50 in that pack, so that's really cool. And then this cloth interested me, so I thought, oh, that might be good. Like I call it background fodder. So I like to put this behind a focal point. So yeah, it's almost like, reminds me of bandage material. Actually, that's interesting because after I clean my craft room, I'm in the cleaning spree at the moment. I'm going to clean my hallway cupboard, which has got a few containers full of first aid stuff. So I might have a look and see if I've got any of that in there. If it's not tied down, hey. So next I have some mulled cloth binding from Pixie K Design from the lovely Kate. I actually bought 2 packets. I love this stuff. And luckily Kate's got some, so yeah, 2 packets. She got it off a bookmaker apparently, and yeah, it's just like really strong. I guess over in America you ladies use that, is it called Tyvek or something? This I would imagine does exactly the same thing, but is for bookmaking. So happy I got that. I thought she only had a few packs by the looks of Etsy, so I think she had about 4 packs left at sea. She might have more in a roll that she hasn't cut off. I don't know. But yeah, I snaffled 2 up just so I know that I'll be great for the next few years. And then, of course, she always adds a few little extras. So this gorgeous little rose postcard don't even know where that's from. So that, and then a couple of these vintagey type cards. God, they're big, aren't they? They're cool. So that's going to be neat doing that. This here I'll show last because I love that. Cool. And then she's written a lovely note there. Very touching, Kate. And then this feels like rag paper. But yeah, so I love things that Kate sends me. And Pauline. And actually everyone, all the New Zealand girls. And a rusty paper clip. Awesome. Now this here feels amazing. It is so smooth. And first of all, I thought it was like a ruby and pearl printout until I sort of opened it up. It's absolutely gorgeous. See, look at that handwriting. I actually think I will struggle to use this. 1870. I don't know how she can part, Kate. I don't know how you can part with things like this. And I love the colour. I'm pretty sure Kate's favourite colour is blue too. It's almost like an eggshelly type blue. So love, love, love that. Now I can hear you all just about... Oh no, I've got one more thing before I show you my next thing. So this here is absolutely gorgeous. I seen it on Buy and Sell and fell in love with all of this. So I am going to take it to work and see if I can photocopy it and then even try and shrink it down. But wait, there's more. Look at that. So isn't that absolutely stunning? I'm not quite sure how I would put that into a journal, because I think it would almost be a journal cover. I don't know. But I will figure it out. But look at all this. Like, that is so different to what you would normally get. It's really quite hypnotizing. It's really neat. And then we could flip to the back. And then we have that. So I reckon that's pretty much the score of the century, because I don't actually see anything like this in our local shops. So this here is going to go to work with me. It's quite a decent size too, but it's going to go to work with me. I'm going to see if I can get it photocopied and yeah, go from there, because I'm almost, I don't know if I can pull that apart. Now, this is when I hear you all groan through the video. This is from, I've seen a piece of lace, yes, more lace. Seen a piece of lace on, what was it, Trade Me here over in New Zealand, and I snapped it up and started talking to the lady that was selling it, Florence, and apparently her mother had a whole heap of tablecloths and pretty stuff that she was just getting rid of and downsizing. So she had a look for me and sent some pictures through. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the lot, thanks. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure Florence has still got some more on I think it was Trade Me. It might have been Buy and Sell, actually, now that I think about it. I think it was Buy and Sell. So, yeah, let's get started. I'll tip this upside down because the bigger ones are at the bottom. Well, actually, I don't think it makes a difference. So first we have this. So I think they're all pretty much tablecloths. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move that so you can see better. But look at that. Isn't that absolutely stunning? And yeah, it's got bits of rips and things like that, which, us journal makers don't really care. But, wow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm just going to roughly fold them, and I'll fold them up properly later because they've got a special place now too. I have been busy. Then we have this cute little runner, that's slightly heavier than the tablecloth. I presume it's a tablecloth. Then we got this big tablecloth. Now, I can only sort of really show you bits because it's so big. So isn't that cool? Like, look at that. So I know that Florence and her mum are watching. So hi ladies, absolutely stoked. These are going to make some really cool ephemera and journals. Then we have another one. This feels quite soft. I'm not quite sure. Oh, it must be just a table runner with a cool edging on it. But this is quite almost like tea towel-y sort of material. I know that you're all thinking, God, how much does she need? But you know what? I love looking at this, and I do struggle to cut them up. I will admit that. But it's like just an infatuation that I got. Don't drink, don't smoke. So hey, this is me. This is me. If it makes me happy, well, so be it. So is that the back or front? I'm not quite sure. There's another one. All beautifully kept, washed, ironed, well looked after. There's another one. And I think this one's the same, so there's a couple of those. Then we've got this big one. Cute. So, you know, it's got rips in it. So, I mean, what else are you going to do with it? Like, how cool was that? And then, love this. Like, how cool. And then you've got these little designs in each corner. And then we go on to, I think, the smaller ones. So cute little doily. This is gorgeous. And then you've got this, which actually is the same thing. It's just been cut, which is really cool because it gives you ideas. And then you have, whoa, this, which almost looks like it goes around the bottom of a skirt or something, but it's a big skirt. Not quite sure what they would have done with this. Like, literally, I'm just about holding my arms out at my sides, holding on to it if I stretch it out. And then you have this. I love that. I actually really love that. If I find a space when I clean my room, and here, well, when I finish cleaning my room, this is the sort of thing that I would have, although I'm looking around now and I don't think I do have a space for it. So that will be one more than likely I would hoard. Then we have this, which has got just real pretty, you know, little flowers and whatnot. No, and it keeps on going. Like, honestly, look at that pretty little flower. Isn't that gorgeous? Real fine. And then we have this, which I kind of like. I think that's real cool, actually. Two pieces of that. And that's gorgeous. Look at that. So fine. And to think, like, I don't know the difference between if someone actually sits there and hand does all that, or whether it's machine. Like, I'm really not into sewing like some ladies. I just really adore looking at it and thinking, wow, you know, I wonder if somebody's actually hand done that. I am no expert. In fact, I'd be the only female out there in my age group probably that failed school sewing. Hated it with a passion. I went there and actually cross-stitched the whole year and failed. Not failed the cross-stitch, failed the sewing exam. And yet I can sew paper. And we've got this little thing. Actually, that's really cool. So I can see that around a journal. Just need to find something that's similar to that, or figure out. I could put a button on that and then wind it around. So that's cool. Then we've got this fine butterfly lace. And pansy, the yellow. So yeah, really, really happy. It was like my lovely neighbour who's decided she's doing masterboards for me. So when I'm cleaning out, I'm putting stuff aside for her. Hello, Sylvia. She comes over and lets my dogs out when they're not very well. Yeah, so she's doing all that for me. She was getting all my parcels in last week and hiding them in my craft room. That's really cool. And then what I really do love is this. I can see so much happening with this. Like cutting all those out, doing lace flips for when my journals sell to, you know, I always send a lace flip or a ledger flip, something like that one. So that there is destined for greatness. And I've actually got a little, so this is my, I'll show you part of my cleaning up. So this is my little tray, and this is like all the stuff that was like scattered everywhere. I mean, I've got heaps of labels in folders, and here's my little tray. As a girl, I used to collect this willow stuff, so I'm glad I never chucked it out. That's a part of my past. So yeah, that is it. That's my, I keep saying I've got enough. So I need to fold this all up nicely again, put it all where it should be, and yeah, go from there and start cleaning up my drawers and make headway. I'm hoping to get it finished in a couple hours, but you never know. So until I will see you tomorrow, and either tomorrow or Wednesday. Wednesday, hopefully I'll be back into journaling. Everything will be all nice and tidy. So Wednesday I might do the craft tour and show you where I started and where I'm ending up with my journal making and my style, how it's changed over the years. So hope you're having a great start to your week, and I will catch you later. Bye for now.